My name is Ethan Conley. I'm a junior basketball player here at Ashland. My major is finance with a minor in marketing. I chose Ashland University pretty much just because Coach Ellenwood, he offered me first, and I always had it in the back of my head that I was going to pick the school that really, put their faith in me and took a chance with me. And so I felt like Ashland University, it was a good fit because of that. And I love the program. I love the players, so it was a perfect fit. Outside of my shooting, I would definitely say my defense is something that I can bring to the table. I'm confident in my ability to guard guards, and if I gotta guard centers at one point, then I'm more than confident that I can do that. But I also believe, offensively, I can just move the ball and just give it to our creators that can create and just give opportunities to other players on the court. Defense now in today's game, like you said, it's not that big of a staple. It's more offensive minded. I feel like if you can impact the floor in a defensive way, that's a great way to change a game. Pretty much the night began at a game, Wright State. It was a Wright State basketball game. My dad took all of our family to. I took some medicine and, drank some water. We thought it was just, a stomach bug. And my mom, she was like, Ethan, you gotta get up. We got school tomorrow. And I kept telling her, I can't. I'm weak in my legs. I can't do it. My dad got a phone call from my mom saying, Ethan's in pain. He's screaming. He can't, bear it any longer. So at this point, they knew something was wrong, but they didn't know exactly what it was. Being a kid, you think everything's going to go your way, everything's going to be fine. But then just to experience that at that sudden moment, it was terrifying. But then, keep going on. When I got into the hospital, they gave me fluids, and a blood sample of mine came back, and they said that I had viral myositis with rhabdomyolysis. Kind of the short explanation for that is just it's eating away all my muscles. And with all of that, the virus eating away my muscles, it was clogging my kidneys, so it sent me into renal failure. My mom, she told me a story to where it was probably the worst state that I've been in when I was at the hospital. And she came in, and my eyes started to roll back in my head. My heart was flatlining. And the doctors, they rushed in. They had to, kick my parents out of the room. And at that time, my parents and my family, they went into a small room in the hospital, and they just started praying. And they prayed for 2 hours straight. I'm not even lying, 2 hours straight. And then the doctor comes in to the room, finds my parents, and the doctor says, we have no clue what happened, but he's back to normal again. His heart rate is going up. He regained consciousness. And I mean, that pretty much the whole story of me just being in the hospital, that was just a blessing from God. I couldn't be any more grateful. I mean, it's hard to put into words exactly how I feel, but just being able to be alive, that's enough for me. And then being able to be playing D2 basketball, at a great university, on top of that, it's just blessings on top of blessings. 33, it just means pushing through, and God's gonna be there for you whenever you need him. And nothing too big or small, there's nothing that God can't handle. And, in that situation, being in the hospital for 33 days, it's just a reminder of what God has done in my life and how he's blessed me. I have so much appreciation. It's blessed me with so many opportunities. And when I was little, I would dribble all around the house with the basketball. And I know my parents, they probably weren't the biggest fans of it, but I've always loved the game, and it's really blessed me throughout my whole entire life. No matter what your circumstance is, just keep pushing through it and be the better version of yourself. When I was in the hospital, one of our friends, Scott Dillon, he made bracelets for like everybody in the community, for my family, and it had Philippians 4:13 on it. And I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. That's the one verse that I love and that I stick to. A pregame ritual that I do before every game, I have to drink a Bang energy drink before every game. If I don't, then I don't know. I feel like if you drink a Bang before every game, you feel different. You jump out of the gym and you can, do whatever you want. With my education here at Ashland, I really love finance, and I'm really passionate about it. I want to keep learning every single day. So if I had the opportunity to play overseas, I would take it. But for me personally, I feel like being a financial manager, a financial analyst, that would probably be something that I would want to do straight out of college. I'm happy to be alive, grateful to be alive every day.